Welcome to AI in 10. I'm Chuck Goetschel, and every day my AI clone breaks down the biggest AI story in 10 minutes or less. What it is, why it matters, and how you can actually use it. This Australian entrepreneur just proved that you can design a personalized cancer vaccine with ChatGPT and save a dying dog in the process. Paul Conningham's 8-year-old rescue dog had a fatal skin cancer. Surgery didn't work. Chemotherapy barely slowed it down, but Conningham wasn't ready to give up. He's a tech guy with machine learning expertise, so he did what any desperate dog owner with AI skills would do. He decided to hack cancer. First, he paid $3,000 to the University of New South Wales Ramakayati Centre for Genomics to sequence DNA from both Rosie and her tumor. This gave him a massive pile of genetic data showing exactly which mutations were driving her cancer. Then came the AI magic. He used ChatGPT and Google's DeepMind AlphaFold to analyze the genetic information and identify mutated proteins. Think of it like asking the world's smartest research assistant to map out a battle strategy against cancer. He then used Grok to design the mRNA vaccine, which is Google's AI that predicts how proteins fold and twist in 3 dimensions. Here's why that matters. Cancer happens when proteins get twisted into the wrong shapes. AlphaFold can predict these shapes in minutes work that used to take scientists months in expensive labs. Within weeks, Conningham had identified the exact protein targets that Rosie's immune system needed to attack. He partnered with Professor Paul Thordarson at the university's RNA Institute to turn this AI analysis into an actual vaccine. They used the same mRNA technology as COVID vaccines, but instead of teaching the immune system to fight COVID, this vaccine taught Rosie's body to recognize and destroy her specific tumor mutations. Think of it like giving her immune system a personalized wanted poster for her cancer cells. The results were stunning. The vaccine was injected in December 2025. Her tumors have shrunk and she has become more energetic. She went from barely walking to chasing rabbits and jumping fences again. Now, this isn't a cure, it's still experimental. But it's proof that AI can compress what used to take a year and cost hundreds of thousands of dollars into a 2-month process that regular people can afford. Let's talk about what this means for your life. Because this isn't just about one lucky dog. Right now, if your child gets a rare cancer, you're looking at experimental treatments that cost $500,000 and take over a year to develop. Most families can't access that. They're stuck with one-size-fits-all treatments that might not work for their kids' specific mutations. But AI is changing the math. Instead of needing a team of PhD scientists for months, you need genomic sequencing plus AI tools that anyone can access for $20 a month. For pet owners, this could be huge. Instead of watching your dog suffer through generic chemo that makes them sick, you might soon walk into your vet's office and get a custom vaccine designed for your pet's exact cancer. We're talking maybe $5,000 to $10,000 instead of the current $20,000 cycle of surgery, chemo, and inevitable decline. But here's the bigger picture. This democratizes precision medicine. You don't need to live near a major cancer center. You don't need connections to elite researchers. You just need a biopsy, some AI tools, and a lab that can make mRNA vaccines. Rural families dealing with pancreatic cancer could upload their biopsy data to AI platforms and get vaccine blueprints without traveling to Mayo Clinic. A single parent in Ohio could access the same cutting-edge treatment as someone with unlimited resources in Manhattan. That's the real revolution here. AI is the great equalizer in healthcare. So what can you actually do with this information today? Because I know some of you are thinking about your own pets or family members facing cancer. First, if you have a pet with cancer right now, contact veterinary schools. Places like UC Davis, Cornell, or the University of New South Wales offer experimental genomic services. Conningham paid $3,000 for the sequences, though Element Biosciences plans $100 whole genome sequencing in the future, which gives you the raw data to work with. Second, you can start learning these AI tools yourself. AlphaFold is completely free and publicly accessible. You can upload protein sequences and see their predicted structures. ChatGPT can help you interpret genomic reports. It's like having a research assistant that never sleeps. I'm not saying you should try to design vaccines in your garage, but understanding your data puts you in control of the conversation with doctors and vets. Third, look into clinical trials. Search for veterinary mRNA cancer trials on clinicaltrials.gov if you have a pet. For humans, companies like Moderna are already running personalized cancer vaccine studies. Getting into trials is often free and gives you access to treatments that won't be available for years. Fourth, start advocating. Contact your representatives about fast-tracking AI-designed therapies through the FDA. Sign up for newsletters from research institutes working on this stuff. The University of New South Wales RNA Institute, for example, is sharing updates on their work. Here's what I find most exciting about Rosie's story. Paul Conningham isn't a doctor. He's not a geneticist. He's a tech entrepreneur who refused to accept that his dog had to die. So he figured out how to use tools that are available to anyone. That's the future of medicine. It's not about waiting for institutions to save us. It's about individuals taking control of their own health data and using AI to level the playing field. As I always say, I'm not a doctor or medical advisor. Always work with professionals for your specific situation. But the tools are getting powerful enough that smart, determined people can drive their own medical breakthroughs. Professor Thordarson put it perfectly when he said this case demonstrates how AI can democratize the process of designing cancer vaccines. That's not just academic speak, that's a fundamental shift in who gets access to the best treatments. We're moving from a world where cutting-edge medicine is reserved for the wealthy and well-connected to one where a guy with a laptop and a desperate love for his dog can design a personalized cancer treatment in his living room. And if that doesn't make you optimistic about AI's potential to transform healthcare, I don't know what will. What started as one man's refusal to give up on his dying dog just became a proof of concept that could save millions of lives. Rosie didn't just get her energy back, she showed us all a glimpse of medicine's future. Where AI puts the power of personalized treatment into the hands of ordinary people facing extraordinary challenges. Thank you for watching this extraordinary story of how AI can change lives. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.